Your Excellency, Dr. Netumbo Nandi Ndaitwa, President of the Republic of Namibia, the retired General Epaphras Ndenga Ndaitwa, the First Gentleman, Your Excellency, Your Excellency Dr. Nangolo Mbumba, Excellency, former President of the Republic of Namibia, allow me to call you that. Excellencies, fellow heads of state and government here present and the spouse, and I recognize and stand on the protocol earlier established. Friendly people of Namibia, what a historic day for Namibia, for our region SADC, and for Africa. With great honor and humility, I stand before you to address this auspicious moment for Namibia, Africa, and myself as well. Today, Namibia is not just celebrating its National Day, but marking a historic moment in the continent by swearing in Africa's second female executive president. The jubilations, the colorful celebrations, and the euphoric written all over the faces of Namibians is a clear testimony of the trust and confidence the people of Namibia has bestowed on you, Madam President, to lead them to prosperity. To my dear brother, President Nangolo Mbumba, allow me for the second time to start addressing you as former president. Thank you for being a safe vessel that steered Namibia of the storms after the sudden demise of our dear late brother, President Geingob. You and I share the similar experience of leading a nation from a grief to hope. Your work is not just felt, but it is seen in the celebrations we are witnessing today. Thank you for your remarkable leadership, your tireless efforts, and your zeal and zest to lead Namibia to prosperity. I wish you peaceful retirement, and Tanzania will be ready to host you. To our friendly brothers and sisters of Namibia, today is your day. Thank you for setting a perfect example in exercising your democratic right in a peaceful manner. You made a wise choice and a sound investment by electing a woman president. As you also mark your 35th independence anniversary, I want to wish you a happy Independence Day, and enjoy the double celebrations of rewriting your history. To President Netumbo Nandi Ndaitwa, President of the Republic of Namibia, and my dear sister, Tanzania, we fondly address you as Mama Swapo, a name given to you by our founding father, Mwalimu Nyerere. My heartfelt congratulations to you once again for making history, but also for setting the bar high for Africa and Namibia's girl child. Your resounding victory is a moment of pride to the continent, but more so to the people of Tanzania, your home during the most part of your primary years. To Tanzanians, we are happy to see the daughter we nurtured and raised with love and compassion has now risen to the highest office on this land. Madam President, your neighbors in Magomeni, Dar es Salaam, are celebrating and sending you their best wishes. To dear comrades and friends, the people of Tanzania and Namibia are brothers with a shared history of fighting for freedom and liberation of the continent. Our two founding fathers, Mwalimu Nyerere and Dr. Sam Nujoma, believed that our independence was incomplete if others were not free. Free from colonization, free from oppression, and free from apartheid. Today, our fathers, the late Mwalimu Julius Nyerere and the late Sam Nujoma, may their souls rest in peace, must be beaming with pride, seeing that the emancipation of the empowerment of women they fought for has bear fruits, with two of the great daughters leading two great nations, guided by their principles, or the principles they laid. We all know that Tanzania was home to the liberation struggle movement. We were not only a training ground, but a safe haven for all Africa's freedom fighters and Pan-Africanists, including the late Sam Nujoma. Today, as you mark your 35th independence, I want to bring to your attention that the late Sam Nujoma was once a Tanzanian by passport named Sam Mwakangale. And he was a teacher by profession. Dar es Salaam, Tanga, Mbeya, and Kongwa were not just names of towns to him and his fellow freedom fighters, including my father, President Hekiphepunye, were homes with their families in it. On the other hand, Her Excellency Netumbo Nandi Ndaitwah, Mama wa SWAPO, played a key role in coordinating the support needed for SWAPO, was serving as SWAPO's representative in Tanzania between 1980 to 1986. Why am I bringing all this today? Because I just want the world to know that Tanzania and Namibians are brothers and kin, are brothers by kin, but only separated by the imaginary lines of geographical borders. Our two countries have worked side by side in all spheres of development. We have sought to strengthen ties both bilaterally and regionally at the SADC, AU, and the UN. Our two countries have been instrumental in advancing eminent issues on women economic empowerment and gender equality. As history would have it, prominent Tanzanian and Namibian women formed the center stage of these discussions. Mama Gertrude Mongela served as the Secretary General of the historic Beijing Conference in 1995, while the Rapporteur General of the conference was Her Excellency Netumbo Nandi Ndaitwah. This is no coincidence that today, 30 years later after that historic conference, these countries have lived up to their efforts and have been able to have women rising to the highest political office. Excellencies and dear comrades, we lived and fought together, and we remained steadfast in the most challenging times. Today, as the world is experiencing power shifts and change in geopolitical ideologies, we must ensure that we stand together with a more determination, knowing that victory lies in the justness of our cause. The challenges faced by our founding fathers are not the same today. Our region and continent is now grappling with enormous challenges, emancipate our people from the grip of abject poverty, hunger, and insecurity. Our economies are debt-burdened, coupled with uneven trade imbalances, while our populations are growing and ecosystems are shrinking. Our borders are no longer safe. The notion of good neighborliness is eroding with increased inter-conflicts rather than intra-conflicts, we experienced in the past. Today, we stand at a crossroad to ensure inclusive economic growth while striving to stay on track to build the Africa we want and achieve the Sustainable Development Goals. Now, in confronting these challenges, our strength lies in our unity. African solidarity remains as essential now, and we must contemplate what this solidarity means both today and in the future. From my perspective, it entails fostering stronger relations and enhancing engagements between our governments. As Africa, we must stand tall to be each other's gatekeepers rather than being each other's foes. To all of us here present, this day must serve as a reminder to the struggle sustained in the fight for freedom, justice, and equality. It is on occasion like this that we are reminded of our forefathers' sacrifices in the name of freedom, justice, and the right to self-determination. Beyond our regions, together we must insist on global action on shared issues. It is imperative that Africa's voices are amplified and critical global conservations. We must call for reforms in global governance to ensure it is more inclusive, efficient, and accountable. In conclusion, on behalf of my fellow heads of states and government, I take the liberty to once again thank you, the government and the people of Namibia, for the invitation extended to us and the cordial hospitality offered to our delegations. My dear sister, President Ndaitwa, Africa and the world knows you from your days of Mama Swapo to the present. We have seen your unwavering dedication to the betterment of all Namibians and your relentless pursuit of peace, stability, and prosperity of this great nation. As you take this new responsibility, we wish to reiterate to you, Madam President, and the government of the Republic of Namibia, that our governments are committed to strengthening the all-weather friendship and cooperation that happily exists among our countries. As a sister in politics, we want to assure you, you can as well count on us, our support, as presidents of our countries and chairpersons of our political parties, especially on the frontline states. Our doors are open to consult, discuss, and even share experiences. For we believe on our moral duty to emancipate, empower Africa's future generations. At this end, we wish you all the best, and thank you very much all. Thank you.